it could be really hard on parents sometimes, and sometimes as parents you're gonna feel like you fail your child, and as young as minds are, sometimes I'm wondering if we're in the right path for them, and
Beam up on the tool of the engine and a pressure. Money never light and no nothing like a feather. Listen, me savage to the top, me say me brother. Them guy redder than the brakes, them pan the beamer. Benz or the beamer, tell me which one you prefer. Beamer or the Benz, and me can't choose. Fat beamer keep on my pants low.
hey guys, welcome. If you are watching this video, press the like button, subscribe, turn your post notification on. You know, it's haven't been a while since I did a sit down video. So currently now, guys, I'm in the car line to get my kids. I don't know if y'all could see. Kids are out there, all of that stuff. It's like 1:46, school over at 2:30, but you see how much people in the line already. Cause if you wait too long, trust me, the line gonna be all the way out to the street. So yeah, I am now. I don't know. I guess I get a hang of it being a full-time parent. Cause one thing I must tell you guys, once you become a parent, you never stop becoming a parent. And I have a feeling that even when they become grown adults, starting to have their own life and all of that stuff, and I feel like I'm still going to be a parent, if you know what I mean. you know. And I find myself, even with my dad or my mom, when they say certain things, I'm like, Mommy, man, I want to here, or Daddy, yo, Daddy. But I learned that it is just them being a parent, them still care. Because for some reason, parents still see you as that little child. They are aware that you're grown. They'll give you your space. They're aware that you have your whatever your own personal thing to attend to, but for some reason, parenting never stops. Once you become a parent, you've never stopped becoming a parent. You understand me? And we might be like, oh, when them turn 18, they move out. And for me, guys, I'm not rushing my kids to move out. My kids could parent with me as long as they want to. I prefer they live with me until they get on their feet. Anyways, now, living with you at a certain age, there's still going to be certain rules. And then that's what kids tend to not like. And then they go out on their own. It doesn't matter even if it's rough or hard, because they want that freedom. And you'll still get that. But if you're in my household, they're still going to have some little rules. But it won't be no rules you can't live by. Come on, you live with your dad or your mom for many years, so those rules are still implemented. um, but I say all of that to say, I've seen a lot of single parenting, and while we wish to have nuclear family homes, it could be really hard on parents sometimes, and sometimes as parents you're gonna feel like you fail your child, and as young as minds are, sometimes I'm wondering if we're in the right path for them, and I've always give y'all updates on being parenting. I haven't done one in a while, right? But I've also find parenting for us, at least for me, I don't speak for Chrissy as much, but she probably would agree to some extent that we being on the internet makes parenting a little bit even challenging for us. Meaning that no, we're being scrutinized. The public will want to give an opinion on how we should do or go about things, which what I tend to do is not let it be that case, but it sometimes come across like that. And we tend to be very critical on one another. So yeah, it's a little bit challenging growing our kids because we want them to appear a certain way publicly, and privately we want them to be a certain way as well. And how do we do that while not taking away certain things from them, you know? So I find parenting quite challenging. if I should evaluate myself, I think I'm doing great as a parent, but I don't know if I don't know in the future if what we're doing now is gonna reflect in the way it's supposed to. Because sometimes, guys, you'll grow your kids the right way. You believe you're growing them the right way. But remember, kids are not also grown by the parents. It's around the community. It's around the school they go to. It's around the friends they surround themselves with also. And you shape their personality as young as they can become, young as they are, like even Olivia's age. You know, we see Olivia come home and she's saying stuff that she learned from school, from just being around other kids. You know, so I just want to commend the parents, but it rough. Parenting has a lot of responsibility. It has financial responsibility along with every other responsibility. You know, how do you grow these kids without too much nurturing? How do you grow, if you're growing a boy child, how you grow this boy child to not be too feminine? How do you grow your daughter to be a wife when she's supposed to become one? How do you avoid some of the arguments between the parents in the house? One would say, don't argue around the kids, but are you effectively doing that? Because you're going to have disagreement and they'll hear sometimes. You might go in the bathroom to have a conversation or in your personal room, and kids are nosy and they'll come and try to listen. How do you shape them to become wonderful human beings? And to me, the answer is just do the right thing as a parent, and they'll learn. Is that I must say is that kids they practice what they learn. They do. They practice what they learn, and you don't have to worry about them becoming something you never teach them, because they're gonna figure out the world on their own. They're gonna take your teaching as much as they want. So I'm saying all of this to say this. If you're a parent, don't worry about what you're not doing. Do what you're supposed to, and everything will fix itself. You know, a teacher used to once say to me, life have a way of fixing itself. So when you sit and you worry about not growing your kids right, not providing for them the right way, because a lot of times we let a lot of speculation forces us not to be the right parent, because now you're starting to want to give your child everything that you can't even provide. When really and truly you're providing the right necessary things for life, for shelter, clothing, schooling, food, you know. And as parents, we always tend to want to give our kids more than what we had as a child. And even if that means to go above and beyond, that's what parent does. But what I want every parent to do is prepare themselves for the future and their child for the future. Let me give an example. Oh, I'm doing that, right? I'm big in sports because I believe that sports bring teamwork. I believe sports is if you're gonna be disciplined, and all of those transcend into the adult they're gonna become. And when I say teamwork in sport, because they're gonna have a partner, and because of that sport, they're able to share, they're able to come together with ideas, they're able to be a team to pay these bills, they're able to be a team to raise these kids, they're gonna able to be a team to make decisions, and that all stem from participating in activities in school. That is why I want to encourage all parents, don't be scared not to send your kids to participate in drama activities, extracurricular activities, curricular activities, extra, whatever it is, guys. Put them in sport, track, football. So I did that because it helps me to view life from a different perspective. Yeah, I thought I was going to be the best soccer player, one of the great athletes. But what I got from what I did in sport helps me to be who I am now, helps me to become a team with my wife. And not to mention my wife, one of the greatest assets in my life, you know. And when I say asset, I don't mean what we normally call assets like a house and car. No. She's a backbone inside of me, you know. She helps me with the decision making. She helps me to make the right move, think the right way. So we have our kids in sports. We have four of them, and we want all four of them to have a proper education. It's expensive for us than it is for a woman or a child or a nuclear family with just one kids when both parents are actively participating in taking care and raising that child. Because there's no way we're going to be like, oh, we're going to choose to send that one to college, but we can't send this one, and we're not sending this one. And I don't want to put the burden on our oldest daughter to feel as if she has to go out there to work to help us take care of our other three responsibilities. I refuse to do that to her. I have things in place. Some parents, they'll save and they're saving for college. Some parents, and we're doing things to make sure they're able to. For example, the kids are being athletic. They might not become the next Simone Biles, but they might be good enough to get a scholarship to a 4-year college that pays for their education. Now that burden is off the family, off the mom or the dad. No, we don't have to try to get a student loan. So I want y'all to think about that. You know, you might not be able to put away $100 every month until that child becomes 18. You might not be able to open some form of, account where, it goes to their college. But there are other ways you can do it. And those ways are what I just tell you. Put them in sporting activities, whether it's drama, whether it's debate, whether it's swimming, whether it's badminton, whether it's hockey, whether it's soccer, whether it's track, whether it's football, whether it's soccer, whatever it is that they're good at, put them in it. And I said that because I got a scholarship to a university. And without that scholarship, I wouldn't have had no opportunity to go to college. When I was in Jamaica leaving high school, got my subjects and stuff, I was thinking what I'm going to do next. Am I going to start work? Because I know I wouldn't have no one to co-sign for me to go to UTech or UA. But good thing I had sporting abilities and I was able to get a scholarship. So those are some of the plans we put in place. It can be expensive. Gymnastics cost me a lot, but I'm looking at the future. And then even if they don't become who they're supposed to become or who we would want them to become in these sporting activities, they still learn a life lesson, which is discipline. They got to be there at a certain time. They got to be a team. They got to wait their turn in line. They got to do a whole bunch of disciplinary things that makes them the adult they ought to be in the future. So it's a win-win regardless. Would love to win the ultimate way, becoming the best at what they're doing, and it might become their profession. They might, we'd love that. But at the same time, you know. So I just want all the parents out there who thinks that it's rough and it's tough. Yes, it is rough. It is tough. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you no, it's not. But don't give up on your child. If you have a child that's giving a lot of trouble, I don't want you to look at the Carter family or look at any other family on the internet and be like, oh, their kids are well behaved or they're always dressed. We struggle with them too. Don't think we don't. I got a sassy mouth one. I got one that's becoming a teenager. Well, she's a teenager, so certain things start to change. I have another one that's calm, and then you have the last one that feels as if she's running the house. And each one of them individually, they're different. But at the same time, it's competitive in the house. So you have a child and he's giving trouble. Don't give up on that child yet. figure out how you could, reach them. If it is that you're too harsh on them, too rough, because we as parents sometimes tend to not know how to show love. And it is paramount that we stay focused on loving these kids. I never used to hear it from my mom often, or even I just started hearing my mom say it since I'm this age. And it's when me say, bye mom, love you. Yeah, me hear you. Mom, I said I love you. I love you too, man. I love you, man. You know me love you, man. You don't know me love you already, man. Bye, man. Bye. That's my mom. And I learned to accept how she loves us. But I realize that's not going to happen to my kids. I'm going to tell them I love them. I don't care if their friends standing next to them. I love you. They're going to reach the age like Janae would be. And if you do or say certain things around the friends, she might cringe like, Mommy, I don't care. So, yeah, parenting is not easy. But it is fun at times. I ain't even going to lie. And I believe God bless us with four beautiful girls. And they're very helpful. They're thoughtful. They still step out of line at times. So don't ever think that the Carter family kids, they just perfect and they don't step out of line. They do. They're kids. Kids are going to be kids. They come with the same trouble that your kids come with. They come with the same issues. Don't think they don't. But the personality is how you raise them and how you teach them to be when certain things is not. Like for example, I have a queen, she don't like to lose. She get upset when she lose. I don't like that for her because she's not gonna win all the time. Kyra, sassy, she'll answer you back. She's not gonna let you, you know, and some of that personality I'm fine with it, but when it's back onto the parents, it's a problem, you know. And people watching us will judge us by if you witness one thing from our kids that you don't deem fit, y'all will jump down our throats. And that's because we're in the public eyes. And some people will reflect their pain on us, meaning that they'll have a child that seems to give trouble, and then in their eyes, or appear as if they're perfect. So the slight mistake they make, yeah, them are going like them Pitney did perfect. Look there, yeah, they'll do that. And that is why I try to tell y'all parents, no kids, no child is gonna be the perfect child. And we as parents, me and my wife, we still have our issues with our kids. But we try to make sure they're in line, you know. We make sure they're in line. So and really and truly, I don't play about my kids either. Like I'll come for you. I don't care. If you say something bad about my child because you saw a clipping or you heard something or you think they're like this because you see one misbehavior, then I'll come for you. I'll look for your family, and I'll be that guy. And if it to the point where I think I have to be physical, I'll be physical. I don't care what it is y'all say or do. Leave my kids out of anything at all. Like I don't care. Let them be kids. Let them make mistakes. Let them step out of line. It is for us to step into line back with them. And you don't use that to judge. But I know, and I try to grow these kids. Also, parents, if you got siblings, grow your kids as brothers and sisters. Don't let them argue all the while. Don't let them don't like to share. Me, if one daughter have something and the other asks for it, I believe she should share it. Unless there's a situation where I was like, she give you already and you insist on try, but you're gonna share it. You're not gonna have your own soap, your own this unless you reach the age. But these are kids. They're gonna share. Because that's how they grow to love each other as sisters. Because when you get older, you might have a sister that's falling on her face. But because we raise them to share and love each other, she'll tell her husband, listen, my sister is in a spot, and her husband is going to have to understand that they're family oriented. So he's not going to be mad that you want to help your sister. But before that happens, you have to teach them from a young age to want to care for each other. I'm big on that. If I'm alive or if I'm gone, I'll be twisting in my grave if they not close friends growing up. I don't want to hear about you don't talk to your sister. I don't care what the reason is, or your brothers. Y'all need to fix them stuff. Because at the end of the day, the only set of people you have is your family. You know? So I'm big on raising these kids to be cool with each other, kind to each other, love each other. Because when you get older, you're going to need each other. Because I'll kick y'all ass out of my house, and where you going to go stay? Oh, baby Kyra going to want to stay with her big sister Janae. But what if they're not cool? What if her husband don't want her to have, you know? So we got to raise them. And then when they choose their partner, they're going to have a lot of things in mind. My partner got to love his parents. My partner got to understand that, all of that stuff, and it would be easy. One of the greatest things I've done for my kids, and that's one of the goals set in life for me, was to make sure these kids are citizens of the United States. Reason being, at the same time, we live here, and I see what a lot of females have to go through to get their green cards or do whatever, and what guys do to them. So I prefer my kids choose to give somebody and not to depend on somebody for that. So, you know, parenting is not easy, guys, and it can be challenging. That's the point that I'm making, you know, and I want y'all to always remember that. The Bima attack. Bima, the Benz, you can't choose. So, guys, don't give up on your kids, whether they're doing great or they're not doing great. Do not watch your friend's child and feel like because they're on honor roll, because they're great at this sport, and your kid is not. Sometimes your child is a late bloomer. Sometimes your child just need to, be out there. Don't watch nobody else's child, children, kids, whatever we want to call them. And because your child is not at that level, you feel some type of way. Don't ever do that. Kids are smart. Don't compare them to their brothers. You can make comparisons, but don't make them feel left out, feel like one is better than one. Because that's one of the weakness. Let's say Quinn is better at gymnastics, and Quinn is older. But if I ever should make the mistakes and try to praise Quinn for something Kyra can't do, she'll shut down. And she'll become in her defense. She'll become her mom, defensive. Oh, Dad, you say this to Quinn, but you never said it to me. Um, like for example, I'll be like, when Quinn, you're in level 2 and you're able to do this. Well, when I was in level 2, I was able to do it, but you never told me that I could. So those are some of the things you have to live with as parents. And you don't want that child to grow up and feel as if you're always praising one child and not her. And I've learned that real quick and real fast, that these kids are very emotional too. And you got to know what you're doing. And you might be praising one child for something they do good, not realizing the other child heard and might able to do the very same thing, but you never praised her at the time, or you didn't even remember, because whatever the reason for you to praise her at the moment, there wasn't that reason when the other child able to do it. You dig what I'm saying? So yo, you gotta know. Anyways, I think I'm talking too much. I'm in the line waiting on them. I hope what I said inspires parents. I like to give advice. I'm a really nice person to deal with. I'm not hard. I'm not the best. Y'all know that already. I make mistakes. I'm not the best parent. I'm far from being the best parent. I have other people that I see that are parenting and I admire what they do. But I am doing my best for my kids. I live for them. My life is for them. And until then, that's what I'm going to do, you know. But like I said, key thing, do not judge your child based off a friend's child or somebody else's child or the Carter family kids. We all have problems. We all have. Last year I had issue with my daughter Amelia in school. This year I don't have that issue at all. It's like, what was happening? This year Janae is turning 13. We're having issues. I wouldn't say it's issues, but we're discovering new personality Janae. Kyra, she just wanna be seen. Olivia, we haven't figured it out yet. We just know. So it's a lot of things going on with being parenting, with being a parent while parenting. So I'm gonna leave you with this. As my wife always says, God is love. Um, be happy for each other. Um, don't disperse hate on each other. Don't be mad because someone is living the life that you'd want to live, or don't be mad because you're waiting for the Carter family to fail so you can say, see that them are going like say, because we see a lot of those type of people out there. Them are going like say type of people, all because they want to see you fail so they can feel like you are on their level as well, you know. But either way, you're not. You're better. And subscribe, guys. Turn your post notification on. The kids will be here in the next 20 minutes. You know, I've been in the line since 1:40 something. School out at 2:30. Now it's 2:12. So I've been talking to you guys for a while. Anyways, love you. God is love, as my wife always say, because it's true. And guys, I'm asking you to do one thing for me. Check out my new song, my new music video. It's really doing well. The numbers are going up. A lot of people like it. The link will be in the comment section. Just click on it and go leave a comment, guys. That's all I'm asking of you to do. Just leave a comment and like the video. If you have watched it already and you haven't comment, go back on it and comment. It's important. It's paramount to the success of this song. All right? Anyways, love you guys. Big up all of the parents out there. Continue to be parent. It no matter if you fail today, tomorrow you will get it. One thing kids don't normally do is hate parents just like that. So they'll see your trying spirit.
Hang nails because I don't drink water.
They say you have what?
Hang nails because I
I
don't
don't know.
drink
Are they
water.
doctors? They don't know.
No.
Well, you might need to drink water.
But her dad's a pastor.
Oh, well, maybe he knows what he's saying then. Um, so, guys, I'm here with them. They are going to gymnastics. Kyra is stressing me out about um, a leotard, right? Hold on. All right, guys. So, I'm at gymnastics with the girls. Take your stuff up. We're going in. You coming, Jen, or are you
I
staying?
don't want to go in here.
She's not listening. Jen! Are you coming or are you staying?
Um, how long are you gonna be there?
What?
How long are you gonna be there?
How long? I don't know.
You could just stay.
It all depends.
Junior, it's a standby.
Well, let's go. So, guys, Kyra is pressuring me to buy a leotard, and the leotard is one of the most expensive ones. It's a really pretty leotard too,
Yeah, yeah.
but I don't know if she deserve it because she's supposed to do stuff to earn it, and she haven't. So,
It's like a leotard that you will wear to a competition.
yes, it's one of them competition leotards, and it's only one remain in the gym. Because that's the one that, you know, that leotard was going to be your competition leotard.
But they changed.
But they change it. So yeah. Oh, let Jin
That's
inside. Let
so
Jin go
low.
inside.
Uh,
So I don't know, Queen. Should I buy Jin? Should I buy Kyra the leotard?
oh, I think Maddie. I think. I think.
You think? Well, I think you should put them chopsticks on. How about
I
that?
only have lip.
Put it on. Kyra, should I buy Kyra the leotard?
Yes.
Why should Kyra get the leotard?
Because I deserve it.
Why
And
you think you deserve it?
Because I was being good at school.
Oh, really? Okay. Janae, should I buy Kyra the leotard?
Yeah.
She's gonna say yes. She's gonna say yes, guys, because it's her sister.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the whole reason.
nah. What you say? Yes? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside gymnastics now, and we'll see what we're gonna do. All right? What you say?
It understands me.
What understands you?
I was doing it anyway.
So the final decision: should we give Kyra the leotard?
I feel like you should watch her in gymnastics, and if she deserves.
Stop!
I feel
no,
like
I want to wear
I
it
feel like
today.
you should watch her in gymnastics and see if she's doing good.
Oh my gosh. But I already.
It would feel better to wear it on like.
First of all, even if I buy it today, you're not wearing it today because you already have a leotard on. So I wouldn't buy it. Well, that's the one you're gonna wear. So even if I buy it, you're not gonna get it until.
See, I'm wearing a different
And you are wearing a different one, but it's the same because you are looking
No,
at.
I don't really wear this time. I don't really wear this one.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. We're like 20 minutes early, but let's go. So, guys, this is my day. Go on. All right, guys. So I did end up buying the Leotar for her because I just like buying them new gears because I used to have a bunch of new gears for sport. It's really expensive though. This one was $65. Normally their Leotars would be like 35, $30, but it was 65 though. I bought it for her. She said she want to wear it, and it's a very special leotard because nobody else in the gym has that one, because it was the leotard that they were gonna use for competition this year, but they bought a sample to show I guess the staff and the athletes, and I guess they changed their mind on it, so they decided to sell the sample. We bought it, so I like exclusivity. You see me? So that's what happened. I got it for her still. So, Jin, I did get her the leotard. You know I was going to get it regardless. These kids, they always get me. They know how to get me. I say I won't do shit, and I still do it. I don't know why. That's parenting, though, guys. You know, that happens. So, yeah. Anyways, you good? All right. So, guys, I'm going back inside. I just came to put down Kyra leotard. She said she wanted to wear it, so I allowed her to do it. And like I said, guys, I like to let me turn this on. I like to buy them new leotards, even though they don't wear it. To be honest, they'll get it and they'll wear the same leotard every day, like they don't got no more. And like Jing, when she's going to tennis, she change her outfit almost every time. To be honest, but them kids, nah, they wear it all the time. So I got her the leotard and kind of happy. I kind of did it for myself too, because I like seeing them in their uniform. I like it, and I don't want them to. I like them to wear the best ones. For example, this one I bought. It's really good. The purple one, it was a little bit expensive too, but not as expensive as the one I just bought. But at the end of the day, what was you spend your money on? Just your kids. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going back in gymnastics for a minute, see what they're doing, because they're early. So they probably you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say they're early because most time they always late. So they're gonna wonder what happened, why they're early today. But anyways, that's what's up. Hope y'all having a blessed day. Hope everything is fine with y'all and all of that. So stay tuned and keep y'all posted. Alright? Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm home and I'm about to close out the vlog, but wifey cook some food. Well, we'll get some overnight warm up food, which is really nice. Cause we should do the rice from yesterday when my friend did the here. So we warm up some of that, and I don't know, but you see me? So yeah, we saw that. Yeah, so, but I'm home now. Kids are back from gymnastics, and yeah. So just want to tell you that's basically how the day go. Except that I really didn't do much except what I told you, drop the kids on my gymnastics and thing. I learned that they got a gymnastic meet that's coming up, a regional meet, not them, but for the NCAA kids, the college kids, and I really wanted to bring them. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it, but I might try to bring them. And then this summer they got camp, so I don't know. They want to do 4 hours, right, with camp, and it's gonna cost $400. But it's a good thing because the judges are gonna there. They have 4 hours to practice a beam routine, do it, and get an idea of what it's gonna be like for them. So I might consider doing it. $400 a pop. I got 2 kids. Y'all wanna pay for me? But yeah. So that's it. Anyways, make sure y'all like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell me what y'all think, and I'm out. Love you.